Hey guys, welcome back. Quick video. This kit here goes out to Derek up in Pennsylvania. So this is a level 4. This is just a standard LED kit, not the double row like we do. This should be going out probably tomorrow, Saturday. But I just want to show this off real quick. And again, like you see in other videos, we test them, make sure everything works like it's supposed to before we ship them out. Use Optimas. You know, sometimes we'll have guys who hook them up and they won't change colors, or they will flash. I had to think of what the other symptom was. Flash, strobe, you know, real bad. And so one of the problems that, you know, we found is amperage, or the amp draw that some of these need. Now, the newer LEDs that I'm using don't have that issue. They have different circuitry in them. They're a 4-wire, not a 3-wire. But one of the things I use a lot of are my test leads. They're just quick disconnects, gator clips. You know, they're real easy to use. I do build these because, you know, otherwise they're just cheap. These are soldered together. But even with these, when I hook them up, depending on the lights that I'm using, these wires will get warm. Now, I know based on them getting warm, there's a fair amount of current being drawn through these wires, and they're not very big. Like literally, they're probably 26 gauge. They're really small. But having too small of a gauge and not enough amperage being able to flow through them will give some false issues when you go to connect everything. So a lot of stuff that I use, you know, I've got rolls of 10 gauge, I got rolls of 8 gauge. Depending on, you know, what I'm setting up. But that gives us the maximum amp draw that we can get through those wires to be able to power these style LEDs. So I say all that to say this: if you're having an issue where you connect everything up and you're sure of your wiring, and you can connect to the controller but you can't change the colors, or they'll come on but they'll flash or strobe really quick, that's a good indication of you not being able to get adequate amp draw through the wires that you're running. Now, another way of knowing that is you would know that if you connect just one ring and it works, and then you connect a second ring and it may work, it may not. It's going to depend on the LEDs you have in the circuit, right? So in this case, I can connect 2 of these, all right, 8 rows total, and it will work. But when I add the third ring and add an additional 4 rows, it'll spaz out. So I just know that's an amp draw with these, which is why, you know, they're currently connected here with 8 gauge wire, or 10 gauge, excuse me. So if you have a problem like that, you know, that's something you can look for. A lot of the kits that we're shipping, you know, we're starting to put together power cable connections, right? Ring terminals, spade terminals, 3M heat shrink butt splices. What else do I use? 8 gauge, 10 gauge, obviously. Fuse holders. I've got a bunch of these guys, so you can run an inline fuse. And it's primarily being set up to where it's a whole plug and play issue, and make it a lot faster and easier of an install. So, but anyway, if you like what you see, check the video description below. There'll be a link to the website where you can find prices and options. Yeah, I think that's it. I've got one more kit on my to-do list, and then I'll kind of be caught up for right now. You know, it's always a roller coaster ride around here. I got another level 6 that I've got to build, and I'm going to then hopefully start to work on my personal slingshot again, to show you guys some of the other stuff we're coming out with. I got a whole bunch of the body kits that we're going to be doing. I've just got to find some place to take some really good pictures, so you guys can see really well how they work, you know, down the body and lines and stuff like that. So anyway, thanks for watching. Check out the website. You know, if you have any questions, hit me up, and we'll see you on the next video.